Audio Jungle.
Welcome to Spydur Technologies. My name is Jason, and today I'd like to talk about using a telecommuter router or travel router to securely enable your remote workforce. Now, you can work remotely a number of different ways, but we generally would recommend that you stick to using a VPN. The benefits are that it does not require opening any ports in the firewall. Connections are fully encrypted and provides access control at the network level. And it is just simpler to use a VPN in that you do not need to set up any other services such as a session border controller, stun server, or managed certificates. Furthermore, all of the Cisco and Netgate routers that we provide supports OpenVPN Built-In. Now, there are some telephones on the market that provide OpenVPN client support in their firmware. They work great, but I will warn you that they can sometimes be a challenge in setting the encryption levels that are supported by your particular router. With these telephones, you will have two separate VPN connections, one in the telephone itself and one on your computer that you use to access your company's resources. Alternatively, this brings us back to why using a telecommuter router might make more sense for you. Essentially, this will allow you to use any telephone and include your computer over the same VPN connection that is now being maintained by the router for both devices. This negates the need for installing any VPN software on the computer, and it supports a wide range of encryption levels. I have here a telecommuter router that we use from GL.iNet that is incredibly small, yet powerful enough to work behind anything a remote workforce might throw at it. You can have this router behind other routers, and it will still just work. This particular router uses the popular OpenWRT operating system and supports OpenVPN connections up to 15 megabits per second, which is more than enough for a single user. What is further remarkable is that it also supports WireGuard VPN at 4 times that speed with connections up to 60 megabits per second. WireGuard is a new type of VPN that is currently in testing on the Netgate routers that we sell, and it has some very promising results. Another great feature that this router has is a simple on-off toggle on the side here that you can use to easily control your VPN connection, turning it up and down without even logging into anything. This router has 3 Ethernet ports on it. One connects into your own home network, and the other 2 are used to connect to telephone and computer or laptop. The router also includes Wi-Fi version 5, which is Wi-Fi's new branding for 802.11ac, but I will tell you that we disable the radios to keep it locked down by default. You could, however, if you wanted, use Wi-Fi to connect this into your home network wirelessly instead of by a cable. This can be quite handy if, as an example, you need to set up shop and have a temporary home office while away on an extended vacation outside of your home. This router is powered by micro USB using a standard 2-amp power adapter. With regard to power, one thing I do need to point out here is that your telephone also needs to have a power adapter. This is often overlooked because the telephones back at the office are typically powered over the network through PoE switches, and they don't use power adapters. So this is just a friendly reminder, don't forget the power adapter for your telephone. Like I said earlier, this is typically what we would suggest if you're using a Cisco or Netgate router that you got from us. All network cables, power adapters, and installation support are included as a single package for each one of your people working remotely. It is great having a physical telephone with an actual keypad for easy dialing. But I should also mention that with OpenVPN, you have a couple more options that are worth remembering. If you want, you can forgo a telecommuter router altogether and instead load OpenVPN on your computer, install a softphone application, and then you can connect a Bluetooth or USB headset to your computer. In this way, you place and receive your phone calls using the desktop computer's keyboard and mouse and have access to your company's resources all over that same single VPN connection. Similarly, you can also load OpenVPN on your cell phone, install a soft phone from the App Store, and then use your cell phone to place and receive phone calls as well. This is great for relaying audio in a vehicle or, again, using a Bluetooth headset. In a nutshell, your remote workforce needs a secure, simple, and easy solution that just works. We do this all day, every day, and we would love to help you. So please contact us and let us configure a solution for you. Thank you.
Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications of new videos. Thank you from all of us at Spyder Technologies.